Hello, friends. Welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm Kerry Wood of the Goldston Methodist Church in Goldston, North Carolina, and we're wrapping up this week of asking the big question, what is free will? And today's bigger answer comes to us out of another letter from Paul. This is the first letter to the Corinthian church. I'm reading 1 Corinthians 10, 12 through 13. Hear now these words. So, if you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. One of the things about free will is to recognize that we always have a choice. There was a famous slogan that came out probably in the late 60s, the early 1970s of "The devil made me do it" when talking about making a bad decision, engaging in a bad behavior. But 1 Corinthians 10, 12 through 13 tells us that there's no way that can be true. The devil can't make you do anything. What the devil can do is tempt you to do it, to give you all kinds of reasons and rationales and emotional tugs to say, hey, it's okay. You can make this happen. You can do this thing and you can get away with it. Just go ahead and take charge. Be yourself. But that's not what free will is all about. It's not about being ourselves. It's about being ourselves in Christ. That's why when the devil tries to tempt us, when the devil tries to get us to do things, our free will allows us to not do those things. In fact, this is the very heart and soul, the core of the Methodist doctrine, that you don't have to sin. You are freed from sin, not when you die, but right now. Today, you can be made perfect in love. I can be made perfect in love. No temptation is overtaking you except that which is common to what everybody else gets. But when you are tempted, God gives you a way out. Our free will is exercised when we look for God's way out of sin instead of the devil's way into sin. And remember, all of this is about love. God's giving us free will is all about the expression and experience of love. The devil's temptation is all about the devil's hatred of love, of God, of goodness. And so if he can twist us out of shape into thinking that our evil is a good, he gets the double victory. So don't. If you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. In other words, don't let your pride in yourself become the driver of how you choose to live for yourself. Make sure you keep listening to the loving call of God, and then no temptation will stand up to the love that God is freely giving. Here at Goldston Methodist Church, this is what we are striving to be, the people of love who are avoiding temptation, or at least avoiding the succumbing to the temptation. We are a people who seek the love of God, to express the love of God beyond all other priorities. And we invite you to come and be a part of that experience. We gather together at 185 Hillcrest Avenue in Goldston, North Carolina. And if you can be with us in a geographic proximity, come join us in person. We gather for our Sunday school time at 10 a.m. and then we have worship at 11. Come and experience love. Let your free will freely bring you to worship with us. If you can't join us in person, then you're invited to be a part of our virtual worshiping community. We live stream on Facebook and we post our messages, actually the whole worship experience, on YouTube, and you can also be with us in that form and fashion. But most of all, I invite you to be with a community of believers that you work together to stand firm in your faith. And I will see you on Monday for a new question and our next daily devotion.